Hello, my name's Marc Pulver. I'm from Miami, Florida. I was born in 1958 and I moved out here in 2019 to pursue a career in acting and some other venues. I also wrote a book called Living Life with Autism, The World Through My Eyes. And I knew growing up that I had neurotypical deficiencies, whatever they called it back then, ADHD, HDD, mild maybe retardation and other disabilities of that nature. But it wasn't until like 2009 that I was diagnosed with autism, just to see at what level and stage I was at in my life. So when I was diagnosed with autism, I knew that it couldn't be too bad, because I've met others with autism and they definitely needed special needs. It was implemented by both my parents, just how different I was, not progressing at the same rate that other kids my age. So I was taken to like different doctors, and the best doctors in the country, Johns Hopkins University, suggested that I be institutionalized. However, my mother had other plans, that she was going to keep looking for other avenues to where I could get help. So she wasn't going to just let me have a wasted life and just sit in the room all day, every day, until the end of my life. So thanks to her, I am where I am at right now, living my life and creating my own dreams right now. Because growing up in my childhood into adolescence, I was teased and made fun of, and it's just like, and bullied. I didn't like that, so I just decided that I was going to get better, and was even more determined to do things on my own. Later on, like years down the road, I went to a culinary school, got a degree in culinary arts, and owned a Burger King business with a partner for a number of years, and just went to work at different venues. Yeah, we owned one Burger King. Yeah, however, it was good at first, but then again, it became draining, where I had to like get up early and do the whole thing again, get up early, and put things together, get the store ready. And if employees didn't show up, I even had more of a load on, and I had a business partner that was not easy to get along with. So after a while, it was time to move on and to go on to bigger and better things. So that's what I did. Because if you have a heart and a desire and a goal, achieve it. You only get one life. Don't let anybody stop you. So I was even encouraged to do so. So that's why I wrote this memoir. I consulted with a family member. His name is Robert Shustak. I asked him, how do I get started? He said, well, first put your name and the day that you were born. And just basically, he says, think about what your life was like and think about what you remember. Now, fortunately, I remembered things back from when I think I was like maybe 5, 6 years old. And being that I have a photographic memory, I remembered a lot of things back from when I was 5 up into the present day. So it was time consuming. So I just took one day at a time. And it took me I think 4 months to write the book. And I just started one day for maybe 6 hours, just doing nothing but writing when I came home from work. And then Robert looked at it and edited it and put it into some kind of matte formation and chronicle order, to where things made sense in order to the events that happened throughout my life.
Can you tell me about, I guess one thing I could talk about is how you moved from Miami, Florida to here. Can you?
Yeah.
What kind of, what made you want to live here?
Well, I was giving a speech out here, a venue, when I went to visit my cousin. And so somebody there, was just so wow. They introduced me to Performing Arts Studio West, and I said, wow, I might like to try that. A lot of my family members were not sold and keen on the idea. But then one day, a friend of my mother's said, he's an adult. He's only got one life. You're not going to be here. Let him do it. So this is what I did. This is what I chose to do.
One last car in the driveway. The porch light is still on. The papers on the doorstep like the love we shared was gone. The dog bowl is still empty like my life the night you split. 'Cause everything means nothing, yeah, when you've got nothing left.
What I do is I write my lyrics, and Joe will put all the instruments together, all the drums, all the guitars, and it's just going over and over again and just mixing the different tempos. And he's got an equalizer that puts all the music with the pianos in it. There's some organs on it, and there's a guitar and some drum basic, and he'll use Pro Tools to implement all this together. And this is basically different processes. It can take like a week just to put a piece together, just to put the melody together and the instruments. And also, once all this is done, now we have to start advertising this music. And this is just basically a whole long process that we do here. So this is what I do. This is the studio where we work. Joe, tell David a little bit about your end, what you do.
Yeah, who are you? What do you do?
Hi, I'm Joe Seavey. I am a songwriter, a producer, a musician, and a good friend of Marc's. And we met at Performing Arts Studio West. And Marc originally wanted to learn how to play guitar, and we thought it would be a lot quicker and a more creative process if we were to write songs together rather than learn how to play guitar. It just seemed like a tedious process. And he was very creative. He's a great writer, and he's very creative, and he's very witty. And I thought we'd probably be better writing songs than we would be teaching guitar. So we hit the ground running, and that was about 20 songs ago.
After 4 years, I got in the place.
This is it. This is the front here.
Right.
And we do a lot of our work up here, and I'm proud, and I love what I'm doing here. You know, this is my haven.
Good.
You know.
Yeah. Do these people know that you write screenplays?
I think I mentioned it to Joe.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned it to Joe, but definitely the next few days I've already started. I will try to have some more content, and then I'll just like email the ideas, and then we can all collaborate on it together. You know, that's your areas of expertise. You know, me and Joe will work on the music together. That's his area of expertise, and yours is screenplay. You know, putting that together.
Good.
I'm coming up to be quite the artist.
Always have been, pretty much.
Yeah. And I know 10 years ago you and Holly tried to figure out how to get me up here, but at the end I was able to figure it out.
Yeah, you worked through quite a lot to get here.
Definitely. Mom, dad, and brothers.
What kind of food did you have at your bar mitzvah?
Oh, different foods. We had like finger foods, like cold cuts, fruits, and the cut up veggies and all that.
Really tasty.
Yeah.
Did you have music?
Yeah, we had music, yeah.
Ooh, that's a big gathering right there.
Who are these guys, Marc?
That's my parents. Yes, just have confidence in yourself and know what you want to do and achieve in your life, and don't let anybody defeat you by their negative attitudes saying you can't do this because you're this and that, you know what I mean?